All right, next day, back looking at the paint.
Okay, first thing, let's center this thing.
Yeah, we're gonna put this bed back. Blood, sweat, and tears into this place. No tears yet, only blood and sweat. Ew, that sounds gross. Alright, now I'm learning how to take, basically this thing has gotten old and yellow, so we're replacing it with a new one.
The new white one?
Yeah, the before.
I need a better.
Oof. Yeah, it's probably been there for what, like 50 years? Maybe less, I don't know.
And we noticed that the ground wire was not on it, so we're gonna add that.
So you put it on one of these things?
Yeah, we'll put it on, see there.
Oh, okay. Green for ground, that's easy to remember.
And you always turn it the direction that it, so it crimps it down real good.
There we go. That is this right here is the ground wire. Want to tell the people what that means?
It's a safety thing. It grounds it to the world, basically. The whole house is grounded, so if there's ever a shock, it'll shut off rather than catch fire or something.
Okay, funny thing, the boob light, I feel like I could actually repurpose this into a really cool bowl. Maybe fill in that hole somehow, paint it or something. It'd be kind of nice. Anyway, time to finish putting in the new light. Okay, so cool thing about this light that I got, the new one, is you can change the color balance. So it's not as easy as using a remote, but you can twist it off the ceiling if you really, really want to change it. I'm sure most people would just leave it on the same thing all the time, but I really like warm white lighting. But whenever I'm filming, I like more of a cooler daylight balanced, like 6,000, 5,500 Kelvin. So I would just leave it on the warm white, but if somebody was doing a lot of filming in here, I would switch it to that. That is kind of handy. I feel like the next place that I live in like full time, I'll probably put in those Philips Hue lights everywhere where you can change the color balance. So when I'm just lounging around, I can have that warm lighting because it's way more cozy and homey, but it looks horrible when you're filming, in my opinion. Like this natural light versus if I'm over here, like it's just all orangey. I mean, it hasn't adjusted to the white balance, so let me just, still though. Not good. That's like as much as it'll adjust. It's a little overexposed. I still think it just looks kind of bad. I like the more daylight balanced lighting, but I don't like it in person. I actually don't. I really only like it when I'm recording, but I think a lot of people do like it in person. I think that's just a me thing. So I'm guessing the yellow and green one is the ground wire.
Yep, just go black, white.
And just twist them around each other. So do you wrap the little one around the bigger one?
No, you put them both like alongside each other. Use two hands to hold the wires together. I'll hold this.
Okay.
And then twist them. Make sure the lighter one is pushed way in the hole so it wraps.
Hey, it snapped into place. Sweet. All right, the new light is up. It's definitely just understated, more modern. Nothing too crazy or fancy because the selection, they didn't have anything like, you know, so cool there. So this will definitely do. But if this was my like bedroom, like my own personal bedroom, I'd probably order like more of a pendant light, something cool. But I think this is so much better. I think this will definitely do the trick. Now I still need to hang the curtains, and really I'm gonna wash the sheets because there's like, you know, stuff has definitely gotten on them, and make the bed up nice and like put my little DIYs in place and see how it turned out. Okay, so the anchor screw.
So it's going in nicely. Run your finger across it. Does it feel flush?
Curtain on here. So this curtain is the blackout one. And then the one in the front is just a nice little like light filtering curtain. Okay, so here is how the curtains look. I don't know. Something about it is just kind of amateur, I feel like. I saw on Pinterest to hang it 6 inches up and 6 inches out, and honestly, I kind of like the look of when it's just on the ceiling. If I were to redo this, I would do I think it's called Vesta IKEA curtains that you hang on the ceiling. It's a track, and they look so cool, but they're like always sold out. That's what I would do. I think that would make this room look amazing. This curtain rod, you know what? I guess it's a slight improvement, but it's like, meh. It's okay. Yeah, I think that one curtain rod would just look amazing. This one, I feel like go higher. And I picked the curtains before I picked the paint color, and now I feel weird about the curtain color. We'll see it during the daytime. I can actually return these if I have time. I think it's just like that one is white, and it would look better if it was linen, or I don't know. If someone is an interior designer watching, what is up with this? Why does it look just off? Let me know. I'm gonna clean up this room and charge this camera camera and I'll be back when the bed is made. All right, here's how things are looking right now. I'm currently washing the sheets and all the bedding. All right, here's how it's looking right now. I definitely want to figure out how to make the bed look better. I think actually maybe like putting the duvet out and then having the quilt over it. I don't know. And I want to steam the sheets, like make it all look nice. And these pillows aren't quite the right size, but it's definitely better. This is way more cozy. It just feels like cleaner in here. I like the minimal vibe, but definitely want to see how the art looks up there. Yeah, this is how it's looking. Okay, I've not vlogged a lot today. I woke up super late, like 10 a.m. That's like late for me because I slept in this room and I don't know what it was. Maybe it's because it feels peaceful in here to me now, but I slept so late. It's crazy. I normally naturally wake up at like 6 to 8 a.m. somewhere in there, usually like 7ish. But yeah. So here's how the room's looking right now. I'll put the art print here and see what we think. Okay, so the room is not totally done, but I have to leave tonight to attempt to go to Palm Springs. The flights at SeaTac Airport are crazy right now, so I have one for tomorrow that I've had for a while, but I booked one for tonight because I noticed a lot of Delta flights were getting canceled and Alaska Airlines flights were still going out. So I booked an Alaska flight and I can cancel my Delta flight if this one goes out. I just really want to get to Palm Springs because I have New Year's Eve planned. 5 other people are coming and I think it will be really fun, so I don't want to get stuck here in Seattle, which but here's how the room is looking right now. Don't mind the pillows look kind of all bunched up, but yeah, it's looking better for sure. Here's the art. I mean, it turned out okay. I would like to build a wood frame thing around it, like a floating frame, and then put it up there. Maybe even paint it because now it's like a lot of white, but I think it's a big improvement. I think it turned out pretty good considering everything. This area though is kind of unfinished. There's my little DIY ceramic vase that was from the Goodwill that I put the baking soda paint on, candle, and then like I still need to clean this stuff up from painting. All right, to the airport. All right, I'm heading to the airport. Fingers crossed this flight goes out. I didn't quite finish the guest room, but next time I'm here, maybe I'll order some stuff.
I'll do a few little painting details.
That'd be nice.
Those brown spots.
There's a little bit of trim spots. Still very snowy out. Hello, cowboy. Good morning. Making some oatmeal. So good to be in Palm Springs, even though it's cloudy. I don't even care. And you guys, the sectional is here. I think it looks great. I definitely want to get a coffee table so you have a spot to put drinks. Maybe like a cantilever umbrella over it would look cool. But overall, I think it looks awesome. It rained, so it's wet right now. I do have a cover for it, so next time it rains, I'm going to put that on. But I think it looks awesome. Like that with the ficus trees in the background. I just love this day bed. It's so comfy. I just am very happy with it. And this area actually gets a lot of shade, so you can lounge in the spring and summer will be pretty nice. I'm gonna go plant shopping today for the front courtyard area. So this area in here, before it goes on Airbnb, I would love to get some plants in here. Some like tall cactus would look cool. So I texted our gardener and he said he'll plant them next week. So we'll just go to Lowe's or Home Depot and buy some. There's already the irrigation and stuff in place, so it really is just a matter of him like digging and planting them. And yeah, we can just go get them ourselves. That's there temporarily. I think we'll probably move that somewhere. I think we also need to get something new here because this guy died, unfortunately. Kind of sad because that's like a really cool tree, and those ones, so just something different. So that way when you're looking over here, there's like a nice look. I don't know. All right, made some oatmeal with blueberries and blackberries, granola, cinnamon, almond butter. Looks really good. Monica got this really cool pizza oven. I really want to try that out later. I'm so glad I flew in last night because there were 10 inches of snow overnight in Seattle, so I probably wouldn't have made it today, and I probably wouldn't have made it here until really after New Year's Eve. So I was being super careful to get on a flight. I basically was watching the flights for 2 days. I noticed Delta was canceling a bunch of flights and Alaska Airlines was still going out. So I booked a stupidly expensive Alaska Airlines flight and I kept my Delta flight in case the Alaska one got canceled, and then I ended up not having to use the Delta one. And I think that Delta flight is probably gonna get canceled anyway. So that's how I made sure I got out. Yeah, you really have to watch. If you just wait and then your flight becomes delayed or canceled and you have to like after the fact try and scramble, it's much harder because everyone's trying to, so all the flights get booked up. But if you have like a backup plan beforehand, you can usually make it out unless the weather is like insane and no flights at all are going out. So that's what I did, and it was more expensive, but it was worth it because I really wanted to be here for New Year's. Alright, ordered a few things for the house. Show Monica. I forget which is in each, but I really hope that the landscape lights are in one of these. An Apple TV. What? Looks sick. Oh yeah, oh my god, okay, so something called me. Wow, that's funny that just came. Like Comcast or something called me.
Wait, Apple TVs are awesome.
And they literally were like, we'll give you a free Apple TV if you just get like basic cable. And I was like, well, renters would like basic cable.
That's
probably.
true, yeah.
And why not have a free Apple TV? It's such a good deal, and literally you can like give it back.
Oh, Apple TVs are actually awesome because you can then like cast stuff from your phone really easily.
Yeah,
Okay,
awesome.
next thing I got, I'm pretty excited about this even though it's a very boring purchase. Guess what this is, Monica? It's a cord organizer kit because there are an insane amount of cords behind the TV, and this has little brackets so you can clip them to the back of a cabinet so you just really don't see them, which is cool. So it's like sticky on one side. So that's a little thing I'm gonna do while I'm here. Organize all those cords. I noticed that when I made the tempo video, it just looked really bad. I also got this for New Year's Eve, just a little 2022 balloon thing. Why not, you know? Oh my god, it says it's from Alter Eco. These are like the most delicious chocolate. Oh my god.
Oh, I love those, yeah.
Yes, they sent these to my house in LA. I think there are, oh yeah, they are better in the truffle version, but still thank you Alter Eco because I love their chocolate.
Tacos, sushi, and
We're at the golf course. Ooh, this is nice. Let's eat in the sun. Yeah. Okay, we're grabbing food here and going to the driving range for a little bit. And then I want to go to Home Depot and look at some cactus. I want to go find bar stools. I have a bit of a list of things I want to get for the house. This is such a pretty view though. Cimarron Golf Course. Okay, you guys, so everyone gets confused about how to use these, and it is very confusing, and we're not going to change it out till we actually renovate this bathroom. So I got these little stickers on Amazon. It just says hot and cold, so you at least know which is which, right? Because right now it is just like so confusing. Monica, look at this, so that this is just a little less confusing. No, I actually learned online that this is actually really useful forever to know. Typically, the hot is on the left. Typically. Okay, good to know for most places. But yeah, definitely need to like actually renovate this and get a new fixture at some point, but I'll explain why we are actually going to delay that renovation for a bit. There we have it. Very easy little fix if you also have a confusing bathroom that confuses people. For most people, probably not much of an issue because they're not, you know, renting it out to people, but if you happen to, then I'll link them. Hi, Cow. Okay, let's see. So Cow is about to meet Sam, and I'm just curious to see. Oh my god!
there's two of them.
Cow's actually weird. Wait, take your sunglasses off. I don't think he likes that.
Creative.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
Don't force him.
Oh, Cow, he's good. Oh, isn't he cute? Hi. Taylor says. Hey. Hi. Come on, Cow.
So, that one, not that one, that one, Cow, that's what they call him. Oliver, that's his real name. He did not like me at first. I think he's warming up though. Baylor, on the other hand, immediately, just right off the bat, one down, one to go.
Baylor about bit my arm off. Come here, Bay. I call Baylor Bay and Oliver Cow. Hey, no bites, no bites. Okay, we're gonna go get food. It's kind of chilly here today because it is December, but for Christmas, Jason got Monica these like solar LED lights, and they work really well for the uplighting in the front. And I actually ordered some more for the backyard so that we have like nice uplighting by the hot tub. I also ordered some path lights, but they're not gonna get here in a little bit. Check this out. So I'll link these below. The nice thing is like you don't have to deal with the complicated electrical, like low voltage electrical. It's a little bit confusing, like I don't really know how to do that. So this is just way easier, and it's also free electricity because they're just little solar panels. We'll see how they hold up over time. I'll keep you guys updated, but the ones on the front seem to work really well too. And they're like about the same cost as normal uplighting anyway, so yeah. Okay, actually way easier to set up than I thought. They have extra screws and like an anchor screw so that you can mount it onto the wall if you want, which is pretty cool, but I'm just gonna be putting all these in the ground. So I got 4 of them and it's already 3 p.m. so we're not really gonna get that much sunlight today. We'll more so see how it looks tomorrow.
It's all about getting optimal sun.
Oh, what?
So this is the sundial.
Wait,
Yeah.
what the heck? Oh,
I don't know if you can see it.
There, it's a sundial. Focus.
Let me turn up the...
Okay, that is so cool. So the sun already went behind the mountain.
Yeah. They use this in film so you can know where the sun is. If you close an eye and use like 1 fist length, that's usually about an hour.
What?
So you can use that to tell how much more sunlight you have in the day.
Okay, so they're probably not gonna light up tonight. Don't mind Baylor, but tomorrow. These ones are spotlights, and then the other ones I got are path lights. So this one you wanna place on things. So we'll put one by the hot tub, and then we'll do some against like the fire pit area. Get in, babe!
Alright, I'll see you two lovebirds later.
These two?
Don't get too crazy while we're gone, okay? I'm talking
Yeah, Baylor does get a little
talking
crazy.
to you.
He goes, okay, babe.
This is the evil spring.
The evil spring that delayed our vacation rental certificate. No, it's all good. We like the spring. He's a simple man. Subway.
I'm gonna give a review of one of my favorite establishments. It's a very luxury sandwich shop that you can only find in several states.
Yes. We're at Lowe's. I want to see about getting some cactus for the courtyard, and they have truck rentals here because I don't think they'd be able to fit in my car. So right there, 20 bucks for 90 minutes. Really not a bad price.
What, you don't think you can fit in your car?
No, the bigger ones. So they don't have a good selection right now. I don't know if it's the time of year. There's no one out here. Okay, the mask. There's literally, we're the only
put that
people
back
out
on.
here. They're the only people out here. Normally there's like bigger cactus in the front, but I'm not seeing any. Maybe they're over there. These ones are kind of little guys.
Oh my god, it's 10% more.
These lumber costs, you guys.
She's trying to act like she knew what lumber cost before.
I have no idea what they were before.
It's become like the old thing to be like, what about those lumber costs?
Everyone just keeps talking about it and saying,
It has gone up.
hey, South
Like,
Carolina. $28 does seem like a lot for a board.
That's this thick ply.
I mean, it's gonna give you a splendor. It's not even sanded, is it?
How can it be high if it's an everyday low price?
You're right. Is this for the front door?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little bit of a
because
side mission.
It is being weird.
You don't have a little plate for it.
Oh, yes. My dad was saying that. All right, the solar panel light is working. I put one over there for now, and this other one will throw by the hot tub. Okay, so you can see it's so dark over here normally. The motion sensor might go on, but let's see how this... So it's just nicer when you're in the hot tub to actually see the ficus trees a bit. That'll look good. And then I'll put one right there too. Cheers.
Cheers.
Yum. Cow guarding Monica under this chair.
I was wondering where he was.
Cow. Monica is making some pizzas with the new pizza oven
Some
thing.
dough's already ready.
Oh my god, this is gonna be so good. I'm really, really excited to try it. So this is the pizza oven. I'll link it down below. This is from Crate and Barrel, I think. It makes wood-fired pizzas in 2 minutes. Apparently they're really good. I have not tried it yet, but our neighbors got one, and apparently it was so good that we got one. Hi boys. Hey. Oh, Baylor's so good.
Basil though. We're like,
Pizza going in. Yum. So the key, you really only cook it for a couple minutes and you're constantly rotating.
Yep, it's about, I call it 20 seconds.
20 seconds.
As soon as I see like,
You can see the pepperoni like sizzle
Oh, yeah.
in there.
I usually just watch the crust. As soon as I see the crust start to burn just a little bit, I usually turn it.
Yeah. Oh, yum. Yum, yum, yum. Oh, this looks so good. But it looks like a restaurant pizza. Yum. Hello, cow. Hello. Cow.
Let me dog sit him for like...
oh, is that pizza sauce?
Dog sit him for like a couple weeks.
Cute.
Yum. Now you like me. I'm the giver of pizza sauce.